going to show you 4 different ways of tracing this pattern so you can see what the differences are. I'm going to start with the tracing. Click Start, and then just take the pen stylus and trace right along the edge. This is fast and easy. It should be fairly accurate. The board takes into account the angle of the pen, and because it's working with a magnetic field and not touch, I get very good accuracy. So that looks very good. I've got a good outline there. Okay. Now, let's switch to lines and arcs. I'm going to change my color to green so we can see the difference on the screen. And I'm going to click Start. I'm going to do lines and arcs. So I have a line here, and switch to an arc. Do my arc there. I'm going to switch to a line. Got a little line right here at the top. Do an arc for that side over there. I'm now going to switch to a line for the bottom, and then an arc on this side over here. And I'm all done. Now take a look at this. You'll notice that there's a big difference between the red and the green. The reason for that is because those sides and the top, they're not true arcs, they're actual curves. Okay, well, let's digitize this with using lines, arcs, and curves. I'm going to change the color now to blue. And I'm going to do lines, arcs, and curves. So the first point here, that was a line. But here, this is now a curve, not an arc. So I digitize the curve as a series of points. Got a little line at the top up there. On the side, I have another curve. And then I'm going to do another line at the bottom, and then a curve on this side over here. I'm all done. I click Stop, and look at that. The blue and the red are almost exactly on top of each other, getting a real good outline there. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to do this time this color in pink. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to again do lines, arcs, and curves, but I'm going to use the cursor instead of the pen stylus. And I'm going to do buttons on the top edge. So click the points there. So just come up here, make sure I'm on a line, do that point there and that point there. Switch to a curve. I just do points right along. I got to make sure I line that crosshair up with the top edge of the outline. I got a line over here at the top. And then I got a curve again on this side over here. So I'm just using the cursor, but I'm digitizing the top. See what kind of difference I get on that pattern, if any at all. Got a line at the bottom. And then I've got a curve over here. I am all done. Click Stop. And look at that. The pink, the blue, and the red, they are almost all identical on top of each other. All the methods work great. That's it.